Today is going to be very interesting for sure. You guys are talking to me on social media and I see people are saying, is the truck going to be the only thing on this channel? Because you confirmed that this is going to be the tow truck for the channel. It's not going to be a race truck, unfortunately, because it's just too heavy. I obviously need a vehicle to pull my other vehicles in the future, but a lot of people are talking to me on Instagram and they're telling me, are you going to get a project car? Is there something else going on the channel? Like, where are you trying to go in goals? And the truth is, y'all are correct. We are going to try to get a project car to actually beef up and try to take it to the strip first time. Due to money issues right now and due to what I'm trying to do to get to that goal, we are doing something more on the cheap side, but also very cool. So I did buy something new. Me and Jaden, around last week, we actually went out to Plano, Texas to find this car that we saw on OfferUp, and we picked it up and we took it to one of my other friends' house. What it is and why, you're about to see here in a sec. So I'm about to head to my buddy Jeff's house because Jaden's not answering his phone. I don't know what he's doing today. But we're gonna go ahead and get started what we're gonna do today, but I'm also gonna review to you guys what it is. Just wait and see. You're gonna be in for a surprise. All right, so we just arrived at Jeff's house. So this is my 2003 Acura sedan with an overheating engine. But until you hear of why I bought this car, it's gonna be the most hilarious thing you ever hear in the world, okay? So if you guys ever heard of Cleetus McFarlane, he's one of the big car YouTubers in the world, and he basically has this event called Cleetus and Cars that happens about, I'd say about 4 times a year. One of the main things he does is something called demolition drag racing, and what basically is, you basically can bring any kind of beat up car you want as long as it runs and drives, and you can do whatever you want to it. You can spray paint it, you can just as long as it can hit another car and knock them off the road, it works. So this is why I bought this car, is that we're gonna be entering this car in the demolition drag racing 1 month from now. If you're gonna be there, you might see me out there, so hit me up if you want to. But yeah, we're about to do some crazy shit to this car. Jeff, what do you think we should do?
We should fuck it up.
Okay, yeah. That's exactly what we're gonna do to this thing. We're actually gonna see why it's overheating. We're gonna probably change the fluids, maybe the oil change, transmission flush, definitely radiator flush, because we don't even know what's wrong with it. The guy told us, hey, it's overheating, and we asked why, and he said, we don't know. I'm like, okay, well, I guess we gotta find out then. And one of the things that I really wanna do, we're gonna do an exhaust delete. So that's what we're gonna try to do today in the next 3 hours, 4 hours?
4 hours, shit.
4 hours?
Let's go.
So I'm gonna get my tools out and we'll start working on this thing. Alright, so to get better ground clearance, we are going to take the rims off, and we're just gonna do that. So that's the wrong size.
That's what she said. It feels like it's stripped, like it's catching and then it's releasing. Hey, he got one.
This is why I need an impact wrench.
All right, Tristan, stop showing off. Let me have a couple.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Turn it more to the left.
Yeah.
So you can like push down on it. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
That's how you do it.
You want some, you want to get a tip shot real quick?
Nope. Well, I think I found the problem. It must have a broken gasket or probably the oil pan. The oil pan's probably messed up. That's the oil filter, I think. This is a V6 that's sideways, which is actually unique. This is a sedan with a V6. You normally don't see that anymore. But that's probably why it's so old too. There's the catalytic converter. There's the bolts to the header. We are going to unbolt that, and if that doesn't work, we're going to cut the pipe.
All right, did you find it?
Yes, and I think I found out why it's also overheating, because there's oil leaking everywhere down there. They got a blown head gasket or the oil pan's leaking.
Yeah.
So we're gonna find out what fits.
You know what really sucks is if this freaking thing dropped on you?
I know, that's why I don't like being under that side. So we should probably do this. Just now, if this thing does fall on the rim, the suspension's still gonna fall.
We'll have a 3-wheel car, it's fine. But does he have the power?
Probably not, because I don't have a braking bar either. Yeah, it's not gonna move.
This bitch is on there, bro.
So I'm saying it's torqued. Yeah, I might need an impact wrench to get that shit off.
Yeah. Definitely gonna have to use that.
Plan B, cut the whole exhaust off.
Yep. Sounds like a good idea to me.
Did you torque my nut?
Yep, I sure did. I was trying to use both arms, man.
Roy B cutter. This is gonna be fun. And where's my cutter at? It all goes in together. So I cut the middle part.
Gotcha.
Right behind the cat. May not be as loud as I want it to be, but
It's still gonna be loud.
Yeah. It's hard to do it when it's underneath the car and you don't have a lift. That blade got bent. What you get for $6?
It was only $6.
Yeah, those $20 and $40 ones. I'm like, no, hell no.
No. Flopping all around.
Damn, went straight through.
Nice. That's the last thing holding it on, right?
I think so. We'll have to find out. Smack. Whole car comes up.
Yeah, the whole car just flips over on top of us. Fuck.
I'll make them like they used to. Let her rip. Should just leave it like that.
Pretty funny as shit.
Damn. I can't reach it. Well, finally got the thing off.
Yeah. Not really doing any damage to it, but
Yeah.
it's fun.
It's a surfboard. 3 mufflers. This thing had 3 mufflers.
Better?
That's pretty much it. We're gonna change the fluids. We're gonna make sure, figure out if we can stop the heating problem so we can, you know, able to run this thing on the track. But we're definitely gonna be doing some crazy shit to this thing now. I honestly want to test drive this thing before we, you know, let's just see.